do surface area and volume. We'll do this one first. Okay? So remember volume of a pyramid is, make that a little bigger. That's gigantic. Is the area of the base, which we represent with a capital B, times the height of the prism. And the base is a square that's 12 by 12. So that's 144 square units. And the height is 8. And this is a 10 over here, but it's got hard to see. Okay. So the height of the pyramid is what we use for volume, and that's this. It's the inside. So times 10. So that's 144 times 10, which is 1,440. But we have to then divide it by 3 because it's a pyramid.
Wait, well, how do you go by 8? How'd you get 1,440?
You're going to multiply by 10.
Oh, I multiplied. Right. I said 8 and wrote the 10. Thank you.
That's 1,100.
Yeah, after I highlighted the 8, I wrote down the 10 for no good reason. So it's 144, thanks for catching that, times 8 divided by 3. Okay? So 3 goes into 144, you guys. So 3 goes into 14 how many times? 4, right?
Yeah.
And that's 12, and the remainder is 2. 3 goes into 24 how many times?
8.
8. So 48 is the same as 144 divided by 3. Times by 8. Okay? So, are we okay here? So I'm going to do 48 times 8, and that is 8 times 40 is 320, and 8 times 8 is 64. So 384, and the units were centimeters, and it's volume, so it's cubic. Now, you guys, the numbers are not going to be unreasonable tomorrow, so be prepared to work without a calculator. And the reason I did the division that way is because it's quicker. Because if I multiplied the 144 times the 8 out, then I get a big number, and then I have to divide by 3. That's a waste of time. Yeah, and then you don't finish tests, right? So these are the things you do without a calculator. You break it down beforehand. 3 goes into 144, that's quicker. That's why I did that. Sammy.
So, a pyramid and a cone are the only ones for volume that you divide by 3?
Yes, pyramids and cones, you divide by 3. Okay, for surface area, we'll do that over here. You have one square, and in this case, since the base is a square of the triangles, these triangles, they're all the same. So you can just take the area of one triangle and times it by 4. Then this is the 10. That's where I should have had the 10. And that's the 12.
How can you do it by 8?
No, because the 8's inside the height.
Okay, so that's, you only use the inside for the surface?
Yes,
For the volume?
for the volume.
Yeah.
So this is 12 by 12. So this is 144. And this is 4 triangles. And the area of one triangle is 12 times 10 divided by 2. Right? So 12 times 10 divided by 2 is what? 60. And 4 times 60 is what?
140.
Yeah. And so then you have 144 plus 240, and it's a coincidence, you guys, that those numbers turned out to be the same, but they're different measurements. This is a flat measurement, this is surface area, and that's a volume measurement. Just a coincidence. So not every pyramid you do is going to work that way. That was just a unusual coincidence. Nick?
Is there a name for shapes that have the same?
I don't know if there's. I don't know. Well, I bet there is. I don't know if there's a name. I don't know. I'm going to do this in separate little things. So if you want to see one type of shape, then you can only watch one You don't have to sit through a whole big